What's going on, everyone? So you guys know what type of video this is going to be. This is right there in front of you. The Japan hates Xbox guy, the idiot that somehow puts a picture of himself wearing a Japanese headband and acting like the very thing that they don't like. And then like has on his background here, Asians laughing at the original Xbox because they're like, what the hell is that? But what I find funny about these people is that he thinks that he speaks for Japan, and that somehow because he's with Sony, who's been the least Japanese, period, that's how dumb he is, doesn't realize that if you want to represent Japan, you would represent Nintendo. But somebody like him couldn't do that anyways. But that's what I find funny because they've been more Western than anything. And they don't really have an identity. Look how they screwed over Japan with Jim Ryan. And look at what happened when what's his face got up in the position now. We see what's going on with Nishino and Totoki. Yeah, all these people in California are getting laid off, and they were keeping Japan in the dark. Just the moves that you see them doing. It's like, wait, what's wrong with Sony is people like you when it comes to gaming communities. Perfect example. What's wrong? Let's start off with this idiot, right? Are we ready? Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Let's go. The Xbox is a loser platform that is completely hated in Japan. A lie. If you own an Xbox, you will never deserve Japanese games. Oh man, when it comes to stuff like this, you start to get schooled. All right. The original Xbox design was helped by Sega, who's Japanese. The original Xbox had Ninja Gaiden, all those Sega games. Otogi, whatever the hell the name of that game was. It had Japanese DNA aspects to it because Sega was behind it. You saw what happened with the 360 as well too. A lot of good Japanese games on there. And this guy comes down. We know Phil Spencer's been going to Japan. He's the reason why we got Fantasy Star, even though Sega screwed that up with New Genesis. But you see like Scarlet Nexus, Nier, Automata, a bunch of Japanese games. Final Fantasy 14 is coming now. We know 7 remakes coming. They'll put Rebirth there eventually. 16, on the way. Games like Monster Hunter games, they're there day one. Like this type of mentality to me, like is what I mean. Where it's like you have fun doing things and you realize somebody comes with a mental disorder and starts to like try to participate and it's like maybe you shouldn't be doing this, you know what I mean? Because you suck at it, you're not funny. um that should be for you, because I feel like when this guy speaks, like it's like some guy who hasn't matured yet and he's still in high school, and he's learning how to do that, though this guy's probably in his 30s and 40s acting like that, like he's 15 or 16. Right? You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing a gamer oriented about this guy. He's just a loser that's acting like a loser, representing a brand that totally does not want to be represented by him, trust me, and probably looks at him as like some just idiot who has nothing better to do with his life. I mean, because we've seen the behavior patterns with this guy, with the getting in the car, like I said, that you see in a movie, just sitting there with stuff passing by, like he's just depressed and his life sucks, or he just eats a bunch of donuts and he's depressed. Maybe he may not be fat, but the thing is it's like, why would you, if like, okay, why would you say you will never deserve Japanese games because you got on Xbox? What the hell is that supposed to mean? I mean, it's just kind of a stupid mentality. Like, you're not making any sense here. This guy has the wrong identity representation mentality. Like, he just doesn't know how to do anything correct. The Xbox is a loser platform that is completely hated in Japan. Japanese don't even look to hate the Xbox like that. Like, it's to them, it's just like something that they can just completely ignore if they want, right? They ignore the PlayStation a lot, but they got that from Monster Hunter. But they're just more interested in Japanese products. So, yeah, what a dumb mentality. He says, are you making another heavy breathing video on parking lots in the bathrobe, buddy? That's pretty funny. When Xbox and PC dies, we all win. Yeah, Japan hates PC now too. Like these people are retarded to me, man. Guys, I can't take them serious. So let's go to this loser's page and see what else is he doing. So this was yesterday too. We've seen him say this before. Hey, you stupid Xbox losers. Thanks for beta testing Indiana Jones for us. So instead of Microsoft bringing you a great game, which it was fine, optimized, I played it on PC, no problem. You're not going to get the PC experience, buddy. Sorry, your PlayStation 5 Pro, it's not powerful enough. Deal with it. We will continue to bully you. You better back up. Because I'm over here, defending the Xbox community. Bully? Yeah, nothing happen. You and take all your games away, leaving you humiliated and broken. The entire world is laughing at you in this video at this stupid multi-plat cuckbox you idiots wasted your money on. Bro, there's people that wake up every day, which I kind of find funny. They don't even have like anything to do with any of the stuff we look at, and they're having a good time. They may be young, getting into gaming, and it's just their first system and they're having a blast and they can't stop playing it. You know what I mean? Kind of like the experience we had in the 360 days. Some people could be having it. You just never know the effect on people's brain. And things are going fine in their life. And they don't think about anything. And their life is more happy than yours. Your life seems miserable. Do you know that there's a lot of people right now waking up, probably have only ever played the Xbox Series S, and they're having a better experience and a better time in life than you? You had a girlfriend, all of that. Good job. Things are going well for them, and their life is fine. Did you know that? Um, a loser who hates Xbox. That's what you need to change your name to, right? And that there's people on the Xbox community that can make you be a cuck. That is a loser that hates Xbox, representing Sony as a pony. Probably makes you mad, doesn't it? Yeah, I know it does. That's what I have to say about you, man. You know, and I really want to tag you when I do this because I think you should watch this. Super excited for PlayStation players to try this out. When everybody plays, we all win. Oh, that's interesting that you don't want the Xbox side to experience anything, but when everybody plays, you probably think of PlayStation, right? Slurper like Dreamcast. All these balls in your mouth. The players that you think about are only in the PlayStation ecosystem. It's pretty obvious, you know what I mean? But speaking of Indiana Jones, I mean, yeah, pay full price and enjoy the hell out of it. The game is worth paying for, anyways. It's a fantastic game, you know what I mean? And Harrison Ford's American, remember that, and Xbox is American brand. You know what I mean? You seem to not realize that you should want to support an American brand. Uh, List of the top 5 communities that hate Xbox: Final Fantasy and Square Enix. What do you mean? Persona? All of them are on Game Pass. Remember, Sega and Microsoft have a really good connection. Sega and Atlas are together. It's really no problem, man. It's all in your head. Shin Megami Tensei and Atlas. Resident Evil, Silent Hill. He wants to believe this because Sony got a deal on Silent Hill, that they somehow hate Xbox. Watch when Silent Hill comes to Xbox. Tekken and the fighting game community at large hates Xbox. These communities will never accept Xbox losers in our space. You know what's so funny? that Capcom's biggest community now is PC. A lot of those people used to be on Xbox. He acts like there wasn't some good times for Japanese games in the 360 era. And that they're not getting a lot of paychecks and stuff to put their games on Game Pass and make money. And it's fine. And that Sega have always liked Microsoft and they always had a good business connection. I'd say the same for Sony though. This guy's remedial, man. All right. Welcome home. Right? So Indiana Jones is home for PlayStation 5. Indiana Jones boasts a bevy of improvements and enhancements exclusives to the PlayStation platform, including a generational leap ahead in visuals on the Pro. He thinks the PlayStation 5 Pro is going to be a generation ahead in visuals over the Series X. Oh man, he really believes this guy. Oh man. Oh man, he just doesn't understand that really to just be like going from the same series of card to TI. If it could get that. What would piss her? Okay. Anybody who played this on Xbox is not a real fan. Welcome to your new home indie. So somehow the people that enjoyed that experience on Xbox and had a blast. And when I go buy a Pro to try to see a difference, unless something's wrong with your brain, somehow did not have the real experience, and it is not a real fan. We see this, right? Anybody who played this on Xbox is not a real fan. I played it on PC, by the way. But the point is though, is that they still had it. They still got it to run at 1800p on Xbox. A lot of people said it looked good. Um, but I have a concern about him right here. If you started off on Xbox and Microsoft owns them in-house, how could your home be with Sony? Right? That's a simple construct in life. Wherever you started at is where your home base was at. And Bethesda's with Microsoft. I, how is Indiana Jones at home on PlayStation? It's just not making any sense to me, right? 'Cause we're just here to make fun of these people, right? He got his little 5 likes from IconEra or whatever. He has to get those little people to come in and help him feel comfortable about his coping and delusion. And he went out of his way. See, now the Xbox games that they've always wanted to play are now getting some sort of special treatment because it's now landing in the PlayStation ecosystem. This is the type of disorders that goes on in their brain. Real Gamers Edition now because he can play it on a PS5 Pro. Though the PC version has been available to play at much higher settings. And that's what a lot of people still did too, like myself. Unbelievable, y'all. Unbelievable stupidity on this guy's page. Now let's end it here. Let's still continue in this. A breakdown of how the demonization of console exclusives started on February 15th, 2024. See, March 24th? They consistently retweet this a lot. And this is more about attacking Phil Spencer's philosophy. So Phil Spencer and Microsoft are now demonizing console exclusives. Ooh, we should be scared. No, the demonizing of console exclusives is a manifestation and a result, even did it exist, it spawns from Sony locking a bunch of games away from the ecosystem, making that seem like it's good. See, there's a lot of ways you could look at demonizing things. Just depends on, your point of view. Of course, you guys only want to see it in the sense of Phil Spencer's doing that, and he's just uh, playing the game that Sony tried to play better, and now you can't lock away any of those because they own them, and they're still going to put them there and share with their publishing label on them. I mean, yeah, that's going to piss off Sony. We saw how much that pissed them off in court with the Activision deal. So it's just two corporate entities that are just going to do that to each other, right? That's just the way that game works. Don't try to make it seem like Sony's any better. That's not the case, man. You guys got to wake up to that and just realize that one is not better than the other in the sense that they care about you more. It's more about what benefits are you going to get because they know they have to do this. So it's time to wake up from that icon era. It's time to wake up from that. Remember, you should change your name to Pony Era. All right? Yeah, I think this is seriously what you guys need to do. Okay? If you gotta get the powder and powder yourself up, and we know Sony is your icon, your false idol. Okay, it's not good. You gotta wake up from that. But we just really would like for you to have some open honesty and balls like the Xbox era, and just call it at least PlayStation era, if not, But I think Pony era will suit you, and you could have like the rainbow effects going for this. And you can even put like that light symbol that you see on the PlayStation. Um, Let me help you out right here. Pro symbols, even on Google Images, you could do something like that. But it has rainbows coming out. That's what you guys need to do. Pony era. Come up with a new motto. You know what I mean? Witness Pony era unleashed. Our love for Sony is unquenched. It's a burning fire in our hearts. Definitely when we grab that PlayStation controller and practice that mantra I gave you, so you could put it in the center of your chest. You know what I mean? And to imagine sucking off Sony as much as you do. You guys do a very good job with that. But yeah, this is what I wanted to make about this. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. As always, I like being sarcastic with them too. I'll come with some sunny, dry humor. I'll come with some funny stuff, exciting. It's going to be all sorts of ways to humorously make fun of these losers, right? And this guy just really needs to find something good for his life. I don't know. I think Sony just doesn't love him and just doesn't want him. So he's mad. He's just a rejected PlayStation lover, and this won't highlight him. Yeah, a lot of people ahead of you, bro. You're not beating MBG. You're not beating Reforge Gaming. And there's just some other people too that it's pretty competitive. The Rainbow Sony world is competitive. If you want to be Sony's boyfriend, I mean, you have to do a better job than this, man. All right, y'all. Later. Peace out. You're a loser, bro. Respond to me when I tag you. Japan hates Xbox, or a loser that hates Xbox.